What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the
Bro, what?
podcast. As you know, if you guys watch any other videos, we change our setup all the time. We are coming to realize we do need a set. We need something that is not going to change. So we definitely got to work on that, considering that this is probably the worst fucking setup we've ever done in the fucking history of making this.
Yeah, this is probably the worst setup. But we wanted to push an episode out to you guys, just because we want to keep our promise and push out episodes, even if it's dog shit settings like this. Yeah, as you can see, I'm on a bed and he's on a chair. And this is what we have to deal with for today.
Yeah, it not ideal. Diabolical.
My co-host is an annoying fuck, so
He is the most picky motherfucker on this planet. This is the behind the scenes. This is like the paywall OnlyFans content people have to see, because he is fucking so picky.
no, I'm not.
He wanted me to be on the bed. He wanted me to be on top of him.
No,
He wanted
okay,
me. He
now you're
wanted
going
me
crazy.
to be fondling him
No,
while we fucking record.
all
I
did-
just wanted us to have some space. I wanted us to get the camera right. I wanted us to look good while doing it. And guess what? He said the most vile things to me, and they will come out. They will come out on a fucking reel because it's pretty funny.
He's
But
painting this picture like he's all innocent. He's not.
I am.
He's not. I gave
I'm
suggestions
innocent.
and he was a nasty fuck
I wasn't.
back to me
I
when
wasn't.
it came. Shut the fuck up.
He's a
It's my
liar.
turn to speak, right?
He's a liar.
Shut the fuck up.
He's a liar.
Shut the fuck up. So then
Lie.
we're filming this or we're trying to set it up. Then beforehand, he needs to put on a hat. He needs to put on a different shirt. He wants to look good. And I'm like, it's a fucking podcast. We're not. Are you fucking modeling? No. And then on top of that, I'm giving him suggestions that we should do. I think this is too fucking far. I'm on a fucking bed and he's on the chair and he's leaning on the fucking bed frame. Look at him. Now look. I think it's too far, but we compromise.
It's perfectly fine, bro.
All right, bro. Whatever the fuck.
You're just picky as fuck. You're
I'm
just
not picky as fuck. You're a negative Nancy.
I'm a negative Nancy.
That's who you are. Fucking ass. Yeah, adjust your hat.
This is gonna be the last episode of the Bro Up podcast.
Next episode, you're gonna see me with a new co-host.
Thank God.
Hopefully
God.
one that actually like sits near me.
Yeah, I don't want to touch you, bro. I don't want to be near
I
you.
don't want to touch you, bro. I don't want to touch you, bro.
All right, bro. On to the topic of hand.
What's our topic? Bro?
Let's first talk about some real shit. Typically we do, but we're going to talk about some real shit. This may be controversial, but first and foremost, I want to say rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
Yep.
That's what I want to say. It shouldn't be controversial, but it is typically. And I want to say rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, because I don't think anybody should be killed for voicing their opinions and their beliefs. Typically, it does happen, and a lot of cases go unnoticed, but I think the brutality of this is what really shocked everybody, especially knowing that this was somebody who typically offered free platform debating, which I think is something we all need nowadays, is free debate. I think everybody, it's a who versus who, and it shouldn't be that way. I think it needs to be like, let's have a discussion, let's offer up, a space where we can discuss our beliefs, our ideals, our values, and allow them to be heard from the other party who we are quote unquote debating, and be able to have a discussion about that. So I do think his death is tragic, terrible, but I do think that he knew that this was always a possibility, and he still went out and did his thing. And I think that's brave. I think that's amazing. And I God bless his family. He has kids. It's terrible. It's terrible. And I think there's a lot of controversy around that. And it sucks that a death brings controversy. But we have to look at it from like an outer lens, you know? Like this is somebody who had a family, has a wife, was an honest man, innocent man, you know, he was offering up a platform to debate people, and that's what he died doing. And truthfully, I think that his message gets misconstrued a lot. I think people look at him and they think of bad things or bigotry and stuff like that, and it's fair to sometimes allude to that because of some of the takes that he's might have had. But I feel like if you really read between the lines, you know, you could see that it is open discussion. You know, it is open discussion based, and I think that's what we all need.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. That was
Yeah,
horrible what happened to him. And prayers out to his family.
yeah,
Yeah. Horrible.
definitely.
Yeah. It's
I do
horrible what
think,
happened to
like
him.
I mentioned, you know, I think debating, you know, this is something that we like to always joke about off camera. Is like we want to get on this camera and we want to have these fire debates between each other that maybe get heated or turn funny or just are really interesting. And I think that is the gist of like not, you know, not what he was trying to convey, but just the debate itself, like sitting back and talking to one another. And I do think that hopefully that message can get around more with his passing. It's a touchy topic, and no matter how you look at it, everyone has their personal beliefs, personal ideals, personal opinions. I still think no matter what, no one should die for their beliefs or their opinions. I think if you break the law, I think if you commit murder, I think stuff like that deserves punishment, deserves maybe, you know, less attraction. But I do think like, you know, when you're sitting down and you're hosting an event and you have, you know, hundreds to maybe thousands of people tuning in, watching you, and you get killed like that, I think there shouldn't be nothing but just rest in peace, you know, prayers. You know, we could talk about deeper things like, oh, you know, gun control. We could talk about why this happened. We could talk about stuff like that, but that you go down a rabbit hole, and ultimately it's just a negative environment. You know, it's just a negative environment because I could go down the rabbit hole and talk about gun control. I could go down the rabbit hole and talk about who the killer was, if it was actually the killer, if it was this, if it was that, blah, blah, blah. And all it's going to do is create more pipelines of bullshit, more rabbit holes. And ultimately, every rabbit hole is like a fucking, is like a Hades boss, if you know what I'm talking about. Is like you will just go through the tunnels of just tunnels and tunnels and tunnels of different things until you ultimately just lead up to an end result that is going to just be an argument with another person or a fight with another person. And then once you get past that fight, you're still down the same chain. You're just going down another chain at that point. And that's the sucky part, I think, is, you know, none of these discussions have end results sometimes. And that's why it's like, I think ultimately this just needs to be resulted in, you know, rest in peace, prayers for him and his family, and hopefully, you know, justice. So that's truthful. What I think needs to
Yeah.
be discussed. Like I said, we can go down the rabbit holes, but for the sake of this, for the sake of a lot of things, let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
Um, I we were at work and I saw what happened, and it was like a shock. I think because I think like, you know, we see people we see people on the news get killed. We see people on the news, you know, oh, injured, this and that. You know, we hear about the most vile things. God, there's school shootings that happen. There's mass tragedies that happen, and people die in those things. And that's what a lot of people were bringing up. You know, like, oh, there's things going on that are probably worse. And I think that's true. Things are worse. But I think when something as graphic as that happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, and also like the amount of eyes that it brought attention to, you know, because you know, it could be fucked up to say, but I feel like there's a lot of other politicians or people in the political realm that you would expect this to happen to, and not really
Mhm.
him.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Yes, he hosted open forums for people of any type of background to come up and offer debate, questions, arguments, stuff like that. That is a fucking risky thing. It's a risky thing because typically we don't know who anyone is. It could be on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Could have a gun, threaten somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's a risk. So of course the risk is always there, but I feel like again, like there's so many other people I think in this political realm that maybe people were more would see it happen to more. And I feel like with Charlie Kirk is like, yes, he offered these open forums and open locations and stuff like that, but I feel like what he would do, his debating, his open, communication with people, and also not really being a specific political position. Like he's not the president, he's not the vice president, he's not some secretary, he's not some, you know, House of Representatives, he's not some representative, he's not part of Congress, not part of this. Like he's just like, yes, he has his like alliance with the party, he has his values, he's gained a lot of attention and attraction because of that and what he has established for himself. But typically, I do think like those are the lesser known targets to this type of thing. I feel like with people like that, you see more of just like online hatred, not really physical violence. So I think it came to a shock, like, damn, like, holy shit, this happened.
Yeah.
And especially the graphics. Like, you saw the video, I saw the video. It's fucking graphic. And it's terrible. And I can't imagine how his wife must have seen it if she has. I pray to God she hasn't. And it's just like, stuff like that is crazy. Like, that's insane to believe. Like, what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, we and you have had conversations. Like, we've seen some crazy shit on the internet.
Mm.
And I feel like this low-key shook me a little more than that stuff. And it's kind of wild to say that.
Yeah, it was graphic as well.
It was graphic. It was graphic.
Yeah. But.
And yeah, it's just drawing back. It's a tough situation. It's a crazy situation. People have their opinions, and that's fine. You can have your opinions. I just think also, like, I think wishing death on somebody or being happy or congratulating or being excited about someone's death is something that is terrible. If you can have your opinions, you can think this guy was the worst person in the world, but respectfully, he didn't kill anybody. He was killed. And I think that a life is a life, and that's what we need to look at. It's, we can't look at something like that. This is somebody who had a wife and kids that adored him. And I think that's terrible to, like, congratulate. But again, people have their opinions. I won't touch that topic. But God bless. Whatever.
Yeah. God bless.
Yeah. Anyway, so our last episode, we talked a lot about, New York, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
We could go into, we touched a little teensy bit on this topic. And I think that it's good because it's a good segue to what we were talking about later, like last episode, is the dating scene in New York.
Oh, yeah.
And we've talked about it maybe in a previous episode, just about dating and everything. And I think the standard and the stigma that is dating nowadays. But I think the New York dating scene, I mean, you have talked about this, is one of the fucking worst. And I think it's been rated the worst.
It is rated the worst.
Yeah.
Dating here is fucking ass. It's fucking terrible. You'll meet like the weirdest people, or you'll meet people who are not ready to date. You'll meet people who don't know what they want. And going back to the people who are not ready, they've been hurt so much. They've been hurt so bad. And they're not sure they want to go back. But like this is my thing with those type of people. They're in and then they're out. They're in and they're out. It's like those people when you go on Tinder and then they put like, oh, what are you looking for? And they put still figuring it out. Why the fuck are you on the app?
Yeah.
Why the fuck? I was gonna say this. Now you got me a little fired up.
I know.
Now I was gonna say this.
Bro, turn red.
I have a genuine question for the dating app community or dating community in general, but specifically dating app community. Mostly geared to women, but if guys too, this happens to you, this question is for you guys as well. When you match with someone, do you destroy your phone after? Do you bury it? Do you incinerate the phone? Do you take out the SIM card and destroy it, throw it in the ocean? Because I can't tell you the amount of times I've matched with a girl. I'm like, I said, oh, hey, beautiful, whatever. Oh, hey, how you doing? And I don't hear from them ever again. Like that's it. They just match with me and that's it. Or I do get a response and it's like a week or two later and I forgot who the fuck this is already. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then the ones I do speak to, I say, hey, what are you looking for? Some of them are like, oh, I'm not sure yet. Or like,
I love that answer.
oh,
Oh, I'm not sure.
why the fuck you on the app?
I get your, like, I understand why you can say something like that.
Fuck that. If you say something like that, don't be on the app. Because if you have the audacity,
Well, okay, I agree with that.
if you
I
have,
think these people should know what they're looking for before getting on the app.
Thank
And
you.
if someone gets asked them that question, they should have a direct answer. I think
Yeah.
they can not know what they're looking for, but like you said,
decide prior to you joining the app, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
But if you have the audacity to be like, I don't know what I want, or I'm still figuring it out, and to swipe on somebody who does know what they want, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. And then like that person's excited. They think you're pretty, or they think you're handsome, and they think you're cool, whatever. And you text them, and it's going pretty well. Then you're like, oh, what are you looking for? Oh, I'm not sure
I
yet.
don't know.
Oh, I just got out of something.
Yep.
That's the number one response.
Yep.
And I want to throw my phone. I
That's
just got out of something. Oh, I just
I'll
did this,
never
this, did that.
forget.
Then don't make yourself available.
I'll never forget talking to a girl on there and swiping, and we'd had conversations for 2 months or weeks or something, and she still didn't know what she wanted. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, because I think like when you swipe, there's obviously a level of attraction.
Thank you.
There's a level of attraction somewhere, whether it's looks, personality, off of what you already see, something. Most of the time, it's looks. We're human. We swipe on someone we think looks good, or is our type, or blah blah blah. Don't get me started on type, but it's like there's a level of attraction, obviously, that takes place beforehand. So you obviously are attracted if we swiped. Now, when we get into conversation, you're either dry as fuck, like it's like I'm talking to a wall, except the wall might say more. Two, you don't know what you're looking for. And it's like, how do you not know what you're looking for? One, you have something in your bio like open to short term, open to long term, wanting long term, blah, blah, blah. And then you hit me with, I don't know what I want. Or you're not 100%.
Don't be on the fucking app.
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
Or don't swipe. Don't swipe.
That's it. Yeah.
Don't swipe.
Don't swipe.
If you don't know what you're looking for and you think I'm attractive, but you don't think this will go anywhere off of just look, because it's clear when you're answering, it's clear when you are swiping on me and you fucking get a match with me and we start conversating and it's like talking to a brick wall.
Dude,
you clearly aren't interested. So why are you even swiping on me?
Dude, I swiped on a girl. Her and I were talking for like a little bit, not too much. But I was trying to like set up a date and everything. She told me she wasn't free. Usually, if you ask a girl to go on a date this week, tomorrow, whenever the fuck, and they say they can't, they give you an alternative. This girl just told me, oh, I can't do this tomorrow or that day.
Yeah.
Okay, are you free any other point this week? She says, no, I gotta do other things. You don't give me an alternative, goodbye.
Literally.
She didn't give me an alternative. That just shows your prerogative already. And like, I'm like, okay, fuck you then.
And it might be because of other reasons. Don't get me wrong. It could be like maybe like she's not ready for a date because it's still new. Voice that.
But even then, she's giving me good morning, good night text. We're texting each other about our day. She knows my interests, my beliefs, my morals, whatever the fuck, everything. She knows how to wipe my ass. And I know the same thing about her. And you're saying all this, and I remember I asked her before. I was like, well, what are you looking for? She's like, oh, I'm not really sure. I'm not really particularly looking for anything. Why the fuck are you on the app? That shit continues to blow my mind.
Yeah.
And I remember one time, bro, I matched with a girl on Hinge. And to be honest, I thought she was hot. I liked her. I mean, I swiped on her. I gave her a like. I thought she was hot. And long story short, she gave me a like back. I was like, oh shit. And then I text her, and it's like, dog, I'm like LeBron talking to her because it's like I'm talking to the wall. It's like I'm talking to the wall, or she seems so disinterested in me. And I'm like, why the fuck you even swiped on me and got me excited to begin with? I thought you were hot. I thought also, oh, she could be cool. I could take her on a date. Maybe we can know more about each other. You make it so difficult. I don't want to do anything with you. This girl was on my Hinge. Didn't respond back to my text. I unadded her because I don't give a fuck anymore. Because I'm like, don't be on the app. Don't be in the app. You're wasting my time and you're wasting yours. And if you're gonna be that fucking stingy on an app, meanwhile you fucking swiped on me. It's not like when I swipe on Hinge and you can put a comment. I think you're so beautiful. Oh hey, can I take you on a date? And you don't respond. No, you saw my face. You saw my name. You swiped on me. You texted me back,
Yeah.
and you're acting so fucking stingy off one interaction. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It's a dating app.
I feel like the dating app, don't get me wrong, like the dating app is pretty bad. Like dating apps are pretty bad. But I feel like even just like the New York scene is terrible.
Oh,
Like
New
you
York
talk
is
to girls
horrible.
from New York, you talk to guys from New York. I feel like it is such a rare thing to find good people. And like who treats someone like who treats someone like shit, who fucking it only wants one thing, who does this, who wants that. And I feel like just everything comes down to like attention. Like these people on the dating apps will swipe and act fucking oblivious on messaging after because it's all just like an attention
Dude,
grab.
it's three. It's one of the three, at least here in New York. One, which is also rare to find. If girls just want to have sex. Two, a girl doesn't know what they want. Three, a girl has been too hurt to re-enter the dating scene.
Yeah.
It's one of the three. You're never gonna find a girl who wants to be the mother of your children. You're never gonna find a girl here, or you can. It's just super fucking rare. Like a girl to be the mother of your children, a girl to want to date to marry, a girl who just want to date in general, a girl who wants a guy, or a guy who wants a girl. No, I mean, all this that I'm saying applies to guys as well, because it is so rare to find someone who's down to earth, genuine, who actually wants to build something with you. You see one of the three, as I said earlier. You someone who wants to just have sex, someone who is still figuring it out or doesn't know what they want, or has been too hurt to go back into the dating
And
scene.
it's the same
And
people
mind
that are
you,
too hurt
the
that will give people attention to
the people who
like
are too hurt,
talk to them and everything like that. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Do you think I want to be your friend? I swear, I'm either looking to date you, fuck you, or not know you. And it's gonna be harsh to say those things, but I'm respectfully. If I'm talking to you and I find you attractive, I don't want to hear about your past guy. I don't want to hear about your baggage. We could talk about that if we're dating, because we got to work through problems, or you want to heal from the past mistakes of this person. Understandable. That's typical in a relationship. But if you want to sit back and act like I'm your friend, talk to me like a friend, keep in contact
we
like
ain't
we're
doing
friends,
that. We ain't doing
that's a
that.
dub.
Respectfully, if I'm talking to a girl and I like you, I think you're attractive, and I want to take you on a date, or I want to only look at you that way, I ain't being your friend. The fuck? It's either this or nothing. Fuck, I look like no, because I already had this thought of you in my mind like this, and now you want me to downgrade it like this? Fuck no. Fuck, I look like no. I'm not doing that shit. I have spoken to girls before, and they give me attention. They give me attention, and I give them attention. I take them out on fucking dates. I'm taking girls on dates, and after they've been too hurt. They've been too hurt because the past
Yeah,
guy,
I love the.
and they
They're
thinking
not
about
ready
this. They're
yet.
not ready
They're
yet.
not
But
ready.
meanwhile, they were ready when they took my attention, and they gave me attention back. They were ready when I took them on a date.
You know what
They're
it
ready
is?
when they
They're
agreed
just
to a
not
date.
ready for you. That's it.
They
They're just
were
not ready for you because again, I've seen it time and time again. Give a girl attention, treat them amazing, show them how I'd be a good boyfriend, absolutely adore them, all the above. And when it comes down to the final question of like, I want to date you, I like you a lot, blah blah blah, it's like I'm not ready yet. I'm not in the headspace for it.
dude.
It's
Yeah,
just because it's not who they want.
that's what
If it's
I'm saying.
somebody else that pops out of the
But I'd rather
woodworks,
you tell me
just tell
no.
me. Yeah,
I'd
just
rather
tell
you tell
me.
me no from the get
Don't tell
go.
me you're not ready.
Tell me
Tell me
you're
the
not.
truth.
Tell me you're not into me.
Exactly.
Tell me you don't want me. Whatever. From the get go, rather than me spending all this time, energy, money, all this shit. Fuck that. Like, just tell me no from the get go. And don't get me wrong. I'm gonna toot my own horn here. I think I'd be a very good boyfriend. I think I'd be an amazing boyfriend. But these fucking girls who want to go for these fucking scumbag losers, and I'm like, go right ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. You just look like a moron,
That's why it's
or
funny.
you're too stuck on the. Or it's not saying you go back, but your mind is stuck on this moron loser. I'm not stopping you. I can't control
That's the
you.
funny. That's
You
the
go back.
that's the sweet
You look like
revenge
the
though.
idiot.
That's the bittersweet revenge. Is like, yeah, we're not together, and I low key hate you now. But like, I'm so happy the next guy that you date is probably hideous. Is probably disgusting. Is probably a scumbag. Like I love these guys. Like girls will fumble, guys will fumble good people. They will both sides will fumble good, genuine people, and then the person they end up with is a fucking loser.
This fucking
Who like
loser,
is an
asshole, treats them
absolute
like shit, and I'm happy.
bum,
That,
like
that that like puts a smile on my
pathetic
face, and
bum.
I'm like, you know what? I hope that relationship lasts 100 years. I hope it
I
lasts
just say I
100
say it to
years.
him all the time because we'll be like, yo, you saw this person get together with this person, or you saw, oh, yo, you see their new man or their new girl, or da da da. And I'm like, respectfully, God bless, because they're off the street. That's what I always say. I'm like, because it's like crime fighting. It's like they're off the street. They don't have to infect another person with their fucking bullshit again,
Literally.
and they
And
can
then
fucking live happily ever after with their person that was. It's never gonna work out, or they're gonna be unhappy.
and me personally, I've let girls know. He knows. I've
Oh
let girls fucking know because, especially ones on dating apps that
yeah.
like you match with me, like we said earlier, you matched with me, so therefore there's some form of attraction, there's some form of want in the beginning, not 100%, but there's this little something there. And there was this girl one time. This happened several times, but this one happened the most recent, where I'm talking to a girl. She's giving me one word answers, and then like I remember she was like, "Oh, I'm going to the gym today." I'm like, "Oh, okay. What are you hitting?" She put IDK. I don't know yet. And I'm like, I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, "Yo, why the fuck am I wasting my time talking to this fucking cactus?" I'm like, "Why the fuck am I wasting my time?" So I texted her. I was like, "This is your first time flirting, huh?" Dot dot dot. And then I was like, "Don't talk like this again to the next guy. Have a good
We
one."
need to do a segment where like it is just us reading things Joseph says to girls that are dry as fuck or don't like that he just completely cuts off because it is some of the funniest shit I've ever read. Like he bust into my place the other day and he's like, "Yo, let me show you something." I'm like, "What's good?" Bro's like texting some girl and he's like, fuck, what did you say? You were like, how are you doing or something like, oh no you were like, no that's what you told me. She was like, better now. You were like, better now, like a
Oh
harmless
yeah,
cute
yeah,
little
yeah.
flirt, like
Yeah,
it's
she was like, she
predictable.
asked me how am I doing, and I said I'm good, better now, talking to you.
Yeah, just
It's
a
a little
nice,
sprinkle of
just
flirt.
a
It's
little cute
harmless.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
beginning because I don't want to be formal. You're on a dating app. We're not supposed to be formal. At least in the beginning, you can be, but throw a little sprinkle of flirt. It's not gonna
Just to
fucking
know
kill
the
you.
intentions.
Yes, know the
Like we're not
intentions,
friends, where I'm clearly
but
flirting with you. I
I'm
want to.
allowed to flirt.
Yes.
You're on a dating app. I
and
hope you want to flirt.
and she hits him back and is like, whoa, slow down there, buddy.
Yes, she
Like
said that to me.
she's like, slow down there, buddy. All I said was, how are you?
Yeah, yeah.
But
She said.
thanks.
She said, and I quote. She said, "Whoa there, slow down, buddy. All I said was hi and how are you? But thank you. That's sweet." That's what she said to me. I read it and I went, "The
That would,
fuck?"
if somebody needed to time the Guinness World Record of how to turn off somebody that quick, that response would be in there.
That turned me off like this, motherfucker. That turned me off like this. I thought she was hot. I think you're fucking ugly as shit. I think you look like the bottom of my ball sack now. She fucking said that shit to me, and I was like, "It's called flirting. I don't know if you've heard of it." And then right after, I was like, "Well, that really turned me off. You have a good one." That's what I wrote back. I was like, well, "That really turned me off. You have a good one."
Dude.
Because respectfully, you're not gonna talk to me like that. So then what? I say a really harmless flirt. If I say, "Oh, do you want to go on a date?" Do you think I'm sexually harassing you?
Look,
I asked you on a
like
date now.
literally,
What
how
the
how
fuck?
that how she interpreted that was like, "Hi, how are you?" And Joseph was like, "Good. You want to have sex right now in the back of my car?"
Yo, she made it sound like I was like, "Good. I want to fuck you right now.
Literally.
Let's link right
Literally.
now." Like, yo, what the fuck? And I thought she was
It's
hot.
like she said, "How are you?" and he just dropped to like her address. Like, so you live here.
I'm like, "How are you? DTF?"
Literally, like, come
But
on, bro.
these fucking
He has
bitches,
a
bro.
book
And then
of just fucking quotable lines that he
I
has
swear to
said.
God, bro, I'm like Shakespeare to this
He needs
shit.
to
I'm like
publish a book
Shakespeare
of just like comebacks to like fucking the opposite sex.
because if you say if you come up with some dumb shit, especially when it comes to like wasting my time or you don't like something I said, and it needs to be justifiable for me to understand. That shit right there was not justifiable. I fucking flirted and you combated that, and you're saying, "Oh, slow down there, buddy." What would you like me to say? Keep it so formal, like I'm talking to a fucking drill sergeant?
Literally.
Who the fuck am I talking
Hi,
to?
how are you, miss?
Hi, how are you, madam? How
Literally.
are you?
And
How
then
was thy evening? You want me to talk to you like that? What the fuck? You're on
I
a
love
dating
when
app.
this guy goes, he's like, he texts back, he's like, I just really hope you learn how to flirt for the next guy.
For
Dude,
real, you should learn how to flirt.
I have read paragraphs of this guy writing Shakespearean monologues to women
Now
that
it's worse.
he has just banged it on them.
It's worse when it's girls that I've been like in a talking stage with.
Oh,
This
yeah.
girl I just talked to for like a day or two, and I'm like, whatever, learn how to flirt. Goodbye. But the girls who I've been in the talking stage with, I will drop something like Romeo and Juliet level.
He'll drop lore. Like he'll bring in like if this girl told him that like her father was in Vietnam and survived or something, he would manage to wheel it into his like his end result conclusion message to her. Like, hope you treat the next guy well, and your father deserves better too. Having like he would just like he would reel it in. Like, and your father
like,
didn't survive Vietnam to produce you.
Like, talking to you was like how your father crawled through Nam.
Literally, like he reels it in, and I swear to God, bro, I look forward to reading it. Like it's fucked up, but like I look forward to reading his like concluding message to women.
But that's what gets me tight, bro. It's like I give no reason to like for you to think I'm an asshole or for you to like take advantage of me because you've seen me when I'm with a girl. All I think about is the girl. All I think about taking her out, treating her right. I'm not an asshole. I'm telling you, I'm not a fucking asshole when it comes
And
to
I'm gonna be honest with
taking a
you.
girl out. The only point I'm an asshole is when you do me dirt.
Yeah.
When you do me dirt or say something dirt or whatever the fuck it is, I'm an asshole. But then when I act like an asshole due to your fucking response to me, my reaction then, you act surprised off my reaction, which is like,
And
you
I
set this
think
up.
this goes back into the dating market because and I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's always girls
No,
because I'm sure
It's with
guys do it too.
Definitely guys.
But I will say
Some
this:
guys are assholes. Yep.
I hear it
A lot of
more.
guys.
I hear it more coming from the girl side. Like guys are typically the ones dealing with this. They are typically the ones dealing with girls giving them dry responses, being kind of snarky to them, kind of turning them off with comments such as that, or taking advantage of their kindness, or taking advantage of just a small flirt and kind of like what I'm saying, like if you're not gonna flirt with me, if you're not gonna have interest in me, or you see it going farther and you know my intentions, don't text me. Conclude
Don't
it with
text
me.
me.
Let's move on
Let
from
me
our
know.
lives, and that's it. I've dealt with girls where it was a back and forth tug of war battle, fucking battle. Are we gonna date? No. Are we going to do this? No. Or I don't know. Or blah blah. I need time. Or blah blah blah. Or I want to see you more. I want to do this, and we do it, and blah blah blah. And then I'm like, you know what? You want to treat me like this? Fuck you. I'm gonna go mute on you now. I'm not. I'm gonna take a step back. I like to say. That's what I always like to say. I'm gonna take a step back. I was texting you first. I was texting you good morning. I was texting you this. I was snapping you first. Da 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 da. I was doing all these nice things. I'm gonna take a step back, and I'm not gonna do that anymore. We're gonna see how you react. And then they react by sending me a message, by texting me, by putting their foot forward and actually doing something first. But they will do that, and they still won't know what they want. I gave you an opportunity to shut me out.
The fact that I have to do that,
Literally.
because what makes a relationship so genuine and so pure is if you don't feel as if you're doing too much,
Yeah.
or the other party does, but if you don't feel like you're doing too much, or you feel like you have to take a step back so they can give you the energy that you give them.
Yeah.
Like, no, it should just be 50-50. Or like, if I'm giving you 100%, you give me 100%. Whatever the fuck. I should not have to think about that. And I can't tell you how many girls I've talked to, And I always think about myself like that. Like, yo, I should take a step back because this person is not putting him. It's not putting out there what I'm giving.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just ridiculous. I don't have ill intentions. I promise you, I don't. I would like to find someone to date to marry, but holy fuck, the woman community is fucking terrible. And the number one thing I hate is when you go on like dating apps. Like talking in the dating world in real life is different, but dating apps, it's like, why the fuck be on there if you don't know what you want, and why the fuck be on there and let alone match with somebody and still like be an ignorant fuck with that person, or be come off like an asshole, or come off like I gotta be LeBron to come and bag you, or like to take you on a date. It's a fucking dating app. I shouldn't talk to you like I'm clocking into work. No, I should talk to you like I'm interested in this person and you're interested
I
in
want to
me.
know you.
And we swiped on
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
We fucking swiped on each other. So therefore, there's some attraction present. So we should then, yeah, hi, how you doing? Okay, then lightly flirt and see what happens. If a conversation springs, great. If you want to exchange socials, exchange numbers, great. Then by that point, go on a date, great. Don't then have me in limbo and don't come off like a fucking asshole. And that's how a lot of these girls have done to me. And I'm talking in the sense of me. And then when I respond like a jerk off, they act surprised. When I respond like an asshole, they act surprised. I can't stand you girls. Respectfully. You fucking girls
Yeah.
literally would do the most like meanest and most ignorant things, and indirectly because you're not fucking aware. You know how many times I've heard, oh, I didn't know, or I wasn't sure, or I wasn't aware. Because you guys are not aware, and then I do something mean back, and then you act surprised. Fuck no.
I love it, but it's so funny. Like,
And then I hit my Shakespeare lore.
yeah, then he throws down his Shakespeare lore, but it's just like I just hate when they do that or people do that, and then they'll go and go for the worst candidate. You know, like they'll treat the good guy or the good girl in front of them that is genuine and wants something like shit,
But
oblivious,
respectfully,
and then they'll
if this
go
is
to
no, sorry,
then
go.
they'll go to then they'll simp and do what we were doing for them for a guy or a girl that is a scumbag that doesn't want anything. And it's like
And I'm not gonna
it's
change my.
karma.
I'm
It's
not gonna
karma.
change myself either. I'm a nice guy. I'm not gonna be an asshole. Because even though that's what people say, what girls are into, or even guys, whatever the fuck, being an asshole, I'm not changing myself for that. But respectfully, if this is the pool of women that I gotta go through, I will stay gladly by myself. Respectfully,
That's
I'll
what I'm
stay
saying.
gladly by
The
myself.
New York
If
dating
this
scene
is the
is
pool of women,
terrible.
because I've been through a fucking ocean already, and if this is the pool of women, especially in New York. I'm not sure how it is in all the other states, but this is the pool of women I go through, and this is how it is. Respectfully, I will be fine on my own. Because you think I want to share a life with someone who is like this, their personality, their values, how they treat me, things like that? Fuck no. I'd rather be by myself.
Yeah.
I'd rather be by myself and play video games all day. I'm cool, respectfully, and that shit annoys me. At the end of the day, that shit annoys me. Of course, I want to find somebody. Of course, I want to get married, have a family, whatever. But this is the pool that I have to go through. I'm fine being by myself, respectfully. And I don't think I've met the right person yet. Even though I've been through a bunch of people already here in New York, there's a lot more I haven't been through here. There's girls I haven't even met here, so who knows? But even then, I don't think I have met that person yet. But I haven't come to that conclusion. But I'm just saying, if this is the pool I'm gonna continue to go through of girls where I have to drop Shakespearean lore on them every single time, then I'm comfortable with that conclusion already because this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I understand if maybe this girl didn't work out. Maybe this girl didn't work out. No, it's like 30 girls where I've talked to, or 20 girls I've talked to, and they all act the same, and they all like don't know what they want. They don't know what they want, or they just want sex, or they are too hurt to do anything. They're too hurt to re-engage in anything, and they waste their time talking to me.
Mm.
So
And talking to you was the biggest waste of time.
talking to me
And
was the biggest waste of time, and in my mind I blew it up. In my mind, I blew it up. I fucking looked at it like I can foresee our fourth date. I can see us meeting each other's families. Like my mind just blew it up. And that's just me. My mind likes to fantasize things, but my mind just blew it up. And yours is like, can he stop texting me? Oh, should I tell him? Should I not tell him? Let me lead him on. Let me lead him on. I think
Seriously,
that'll
like
be
what
better.
goes through these people's minds? Like, let me
For real,
just
bro.
entertain them.
You guys need a fucking psychiatric evaluation.
Literally.
You girls need a psychiatric evaluation on how the fuck you respond to people in the dating world. Because you say you want something and you give out something totally different, or you don't want anything, but you put yourself out there still, which makes no sense. Or you're too stuck on somebody and it's been like 6 years later.
Literally.
It's been OD months later. You know, you're too hurt to go into anything, but you still put out attention and you like guys' attention, but you don't like it too much because you're not ready for something. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. You guys need a psychiatric evaluation. That's why girls are like the most confusing things, the most confusing concept
And
in
I
the world
hate
to understand.
I hate the stories. Oh, I kept denying him, and he kept bringing roses to my place. That guy's a bitch. That guy's a fucking bitch. Respectfully, where's your self-respect? She
Respectfully.
dubbed you 4.5 times, and then finally you kept bringing roses to her. You know how much cock she probably took in those 4 times she
Dude.
denied you? And guess what? You're the simp pussy outside her fucking window with a beanbox, like trying to be a fucking good guy, showing her I'm not gonna give up on you, and finally she gives a chance. You're a fucking bitch. I fucking hear those stories, and then they're like, I see people, oh my god, goals. Oh my god, this fuck? Goals? I'm gonna be a simp pussy? If I get denied once, that's enough.
Yep.
That's
if
enough.
I give you flowers once and you dub me, goodbye.
Literally.
Shakespeare lore. Goodbye. The fuck? 4 times, 5 times. You want to have this crazy love story? No, nigga, I'm not doing that shit.
Literally.
What the fuck I look like?
Bro, this isn't Twilight. This isn't fucking The Notebook. We're not going to have some fairy tale ending where me and you don't talk for 3 years and we end up on the same flight. No. This isn't, this is what I mean. This is what we talked about last time briefly. They have these fucking specific types, these specific fantasy lands. Like, and these girls and guys, they sit back and they're like, well, I'm just so caught up. I'm just so hung up on my past girl, or I'm so hung up on my past guy, and and I think they're coming back. I think they're coming back. Meanwhile, that motherfucker don't give a fuck about you. That girl don't give a fuck about you. And guess what? It's like you be thinking like that, and this is how people think. They actually think and believe that this is gonna happen to them. They think and believe this shit is gonna happen.
They're stupid as fuck. They're stupid as fuck.
I bought them roses 4 times. I think the next time they're gonna crack. Fucking kill yourself. You're a fucking bitch. Oh my god, you were sending roses. She's getting cracked, my boy. She's getting cracked. You don't give a. She don't give a fuck about you. Bro. She's taking those roses, vasing them, or tossing them. She don't give a fuck about you. You're a pussy. You're a pussy.
Fuck I look
and
like
everyone can say, "Oh, but
shit.
He's a man. He's really showing his effort." Fuck you. Good. I'd rather show no one.
Respectfully, he must have absolutely nothing else going for him. If he keeps going to the same girl 5, 6 times, I give it once. You dub me once. Goodbye. Have a terrible life.
Literally, I'll leave it to this. You dub me. If I was looking to just kill, I won't. Maybe I'll leave you on socials if we interact in the future. Whatever. But if I genuinely had feeling for you, we talked a lot, and I really developed a connection with you, and you hit me with some bullshit, do you think I'm going to try again? You have to be the one bringing me roses, bringing me flowers. The roles got to be reversed. If you dub me and we had a connection like that, your ass better be outside my door wearing lingerie with fucking money bags and everything to show me how sorry you are, because God forbid that happens to me. You dub me. You're lucky I even talk to you again.
For real.
You're out of your mind.
And that shit has happened to me, where they hit me with something, hit me with a text, or hit me with something in person or whatever. Then I'm like, okay. There's one time I hit a girl like, okay, it is what it is, whatever. And I was tight inside. That was my like novice days of learning Shakespearean lore. Then after that, I did it. I went in more talking
family
stages.
Hierarchy into it.
I was in more talking stages, and bitches just let me on.
You deserve an Emmy for the lies you fed me, or something like that.
I was like, oh, you deserve an Oscar
Yeah.
for the way you acted and how you liked me, because it was a course of months. It was a course of months
Beauty.
wasting my fucking time,
That's a
giving me
beauty.
excuse why you didn't want to be my
That's a
girlfriend,
bar.
all that
It's a
shit.
bar.
You deserve a fucking Oscar, respectfully, because I fucking believe you. You could fool the world.
What do you said something else? You're like drowning on the pile of your
Oh, I
lies or
said,
something.
what did I say? I was like, because I was trying to see this girl over and over, not over and over, but I was trying to see her again because it was been a while since we went on another date, and she used to give me a bunch of excuses, and I'm like, all you did was give me excuse after excuse after excuse. What did I say?
A pile of
Oh, you
excuses.
throw me on a pile of excuses. That's what I said.
Yeah.
You throw me on a pile of excuses.
Dude, it is like, you know that fucking meme where it's like when they're writing the Declaration of Independence and they have like the feather pen and it's just like burning on
That's
the
me.
thing. That's this motherfucker when he's in his bedroom.
I'm gonna,
Like
just
he's
like
in
that.
his bedroom, like formulating these responses.
Dude, that night when I sent that fucking paragraph to that girl, I remember it. I wrote it in like 5 minutes. I wrote it in like 5 minutes, but I remember I was like deep thought in my bed like this, like dead ass. I was like stopping. I stopped typing and I wrote in my notes app first. I stopped typing and I was thinking and I was like, okay, no, this sounds good. This sounds good. Yeah.
Also, how much? What's the time on?
46.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
cut in like 4 minutes.
Yeah, but
That's
then
funny.
but yeah, like I remember I did that shit, and I was dead ass thinking about things to say and things like that because you pissed me off. You pissed me off. You treat me some way, and I do nothing. At least I don't think I did anything, and I'm always transparent. I like to be transparent. Where like if you think I did something wrong or you don't like something I did, please tell me. No one's gonna know unless you tell me, and if you tell me, and I think it's a legitimate reason, I'll take accountability whatever it is. But if I can defend myself, I'll defend myself. Your whole energy changed, and you're not gonna tell me why. Everything changed. Where it's like, okay, fuck you. I gotta have some self respect now. I gotta have some self respect now. And that was the first time where like I like ever cut a girl myself because she never really did. She just strung me along like a dog, and she never said like, oh, we should end. No, I ended it because this was ridiculous, and I think that was dead ass like God testing me, because I always say it, that was like God testing me because I never did that before, and I've done it more after that with other girls I talked to, but that was the very first time, and it was hard for me because I never did that. I was always used to like girls saying like giving me a paragraph they didn't want to do anything with me, they didn't want to work out anymore, or whatever. But that was the first time I did it, and it was fucking hard. But it was like it was something that I needed to learn. It was something I needed to learn, and I've used it since. Because after that, I can't even remember a time a girl cut it off with me. I've been cutting it off with them because they're just not right for me. And I've tried, and even then I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. I give it a chance. I always say to myself, you know what? Give it a chance. You might actually like them. Holy fuck, I'm totally wrong. Holy fuck, I'm totally wrong, dude. Like I give myself the benefit of the doubt. I give them the benefit of the doubt all the time, and holy fuck, I'm wrong. But and like I said, I think that was like God testing me and giving me like a new challenge, like to go and end it myself. So I ended it, but with my own twist, with like the little Shakespearean lore. But I never talk to that girl again. I'll never talk to any other girl again. But I hope the next girl I talk to actually fucking works out. But if not, some new lore, some bop lore will be
Yeah,
dropped.
we'll try to incorporate new bop lore every like episode if any like new bop lore happens. I mean, the end goal is to not have any, but like,
I don't want to have any to share. I really let me also preface this. I don't like doing it. I
yeah.
don't like dropping Shakespearean lore. Um, I do it because you made me feel like shit, and I want to make you feel the same way. I know it's not a good philosophy to have. I know it's wrong. I still fucking do it, but I don't like to do it. I don't seek it out. I want
based
something to work
based
out. I want
base take.
I want something to work out. But if nothing does, but then you're like an asshole about it, I'm gonna be an asshole back. So, yeah,
Anyway, I think that's a good end point.
that's a good end point for today's episode.
We can end it how we always end it. Song of the week.
Uh,
We do a song of the week. We'll try to incorporate some bop lore though going forward.
Definitely.
And we'll try to also. I like that what we did. Let's incorporate some news too that's going on for the week.
Oh yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
So, song of the week. What's your pick?
Can you come back to me?
Sure.
Just say yours first.
Yeah. Song of the week. Shit. Song of the week.
You know, look at your phone. Oh,
My phone
yeah.
is.
I just realized.
Fuck. Shit. I was unprepared.
I gotta see mine.
Shit.
Oh.
Oh, my fault. I got it. Something. Fuck. Something in the heaven. So,
The fuck?
hung into the heaven or some shit. I forgot. Um. What's the who worked with fucking The Weeknd on Moth to a Flame?
Swiss House Mafia.
Swiss House Mafia. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
It's on that album, Swiss House Mafia, whatever. That song, it's something heaven. It's a banger.
That's great, bro.
Kind of got into it.
My song is Cannonball. It's by Life and Don Tolliver. It's a great
Interesting.
song. Give it a listen. You probably heard it on TikTok, but it's a great song. Yeah, give it a listen.
Wow.
But
all right, well,
that's been
the episode. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We appreciate everyone who actually tunes in. If you enjoy, if you're doing it to just suck dick, fuck you. As always, if you're doing it to talk shit, go fuck yourself, pussy.
Fuck you.
Anyway, but thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. We're gonna probably try to have a guest on in the next 2 weeks. Like we said, we were doing it every 2 weeks, so give us some time to span out.
Yeah, this is a much better schedule.
It's a much better schedule.
It was much better. It's much better.
So we're gonna try to get a guest on because we want to get a guest on. We were just trying to kind of ease into it back. You know, we didn't want to just throw random people on just yet. So we're gonna try that for the next episode. But thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the
Bro, what
podcast.